Hi, I'm Nathaniel. I'm the founder of Grow to Cycle, and I'm really excited to be able to present to you this new product idea, which is My Pet Plant. And we really want to be able to provide this to families and to get kids excited about growing their own little plants here in the city. So hopefully to be able to provide these at the farmers market. And what I see as the issue is that nowadays people really want to be able to grow something, maybe a garden, and also they want to, be able to give their kids a pet, let's say, um, to give their kids something that is a responsibility and, something that the kids have to look after. They have to get a sense of fulfillment and rewarding, something to feel like they are responsible for personally. But nowadays, a lot of people live in the cities. So we're all living in apartments. We don't have much space. We're not allowed to have pets. I mean, in the place I'm living, you're not allowed to have cats or dogs. Well, I'd like to provide a solution to that, and that is My Pet Plant. And My Pet Plant basically is a number of unique designs. So these are custom drawn artwork made by a local New Zealand artist, and we're going to be providing several different designs. Each month there'll be at least one new design, and so these are the different characters that we've got. But basically, the product becomes a bit more exciting and interactive for the kids because they can mix and match the characters. So basically, each and every one of the characters has three parts, and basically what we were selling, what we'd like to sell at the farmers market is a planting kit with 3 stickers, and they can collect more of the stickers by having certain achievements with their plant. So by looking after their plants, basically when the plant germinates, they get a reward, they get a stamp. If they've looked after the plant for a month, each month they'll get another stamp and another reward. And then once the plant gets big enough that they can maybe start cutting off a few leaves, which we'll call giving them a haircut, they get another big badge. And if they're growing a flower, let's say, when the flower blooms, they get a really big badge so that's their big incentive for growing their plants. And of course, not those are the incentives and those are the badges. Now, I'm trying to think about how to structure the badge system. I'm thinking about potentially separating it into flowers and herbs and salad mixes, which are all appropriate for growing in a container. Maybe strawberries as the fourth, because strawberries can be grown in a shallow rooting system. And then each of those will be associated with a different kind of animal, which is the stickers. So you can have your felines, you can have your bears, you can have your dogs, and of course your frogs. And those are associated with the 4 kinds of plants. The kit would come with soil, it would come with the seed of the person's choosing, so they could grow, like I say, anything that's appropriate for a shallow container. So you could do salad lettuce, herbs, small flowers, and maybe strawberry plants. I'm not sure about strawberry plants. And I'm really, really excited though, because I think this is a great way to get people in the city growing food again. We as consumers, we're so far separated from our form of production. We don't appreciate where our food comes from, and I think that's the main reason why we're wasteful. So I think if we actually, all of us, were involved in gardening, even just a little bit, we don't necessarily need to be growing enough to provide a whole lot of food. But once you've looked after a plant for 4 months, and you finally get to pick that tomato, and you know how good it tastes, you can really appreciate where that food comes from. And finally, I think it also makes people appreciate, the food in a way that they're more willing to pay for high quality products. Pay a little bit extra in the farmers market. And of course, there's also the aspect of recycling, because everything in this container, everything in this is made from recycled materials. Even the back of the stickers comes from cutting away an old workbook, an old exercise book. And finally, it's a bit of fun for the kids. You can give your kids a regular piece of Lego, or you get them something that gets them growing and gardening, and also gives them a chance to be a little bit creative and have a little bit of fun while they're growing something. So anyway, that's my product, the pet plant, and hopefully that's kind of interesting for you guys. Yeah, I'd love to be able to work with you guys in the future. Cheers.